The Labour government has been brutally criticised on GB News as Jack Hadfield claimed Keir Starmer's party has no interest in tackling the migrant crisis. It comes after fury erupted over the Channel migrant fiasco, after the number of small boat arrivals under Labour went past 50,000. A record number of asylum seekers have reportedly crossed the Channel for 5 consecutive months, showing how smugglers are exploiting Britain's borders. Analysis from Home Office figures shows 4,586 people were detected in March this year, a 44% increase on the previous high of 3,180 in 2024. Speaking on GB News, journalist Hadfield weighed in on Starmer and his Labour government, arguing that he doesn't believe they want to tackle the crisis. He said that he's visited migrant hotels in recent weeks, and the number is increasing as the figures went up by 8% since last year, despite the government wanting to reduce the number of hotels by 2029. Hadfield said, "This has been as a result of 14 years of Conservative government. It was the Boris wave after 2020 when we were seeing more legal arrivals coming in, but I don't think that Labour want to fix it or care. I think they are two sides of the same coin on this issue." The settlement grants have been the highest since 2011 as well. One person reacted in the comments section, "This is now possibly an unsolvable problem. We need to ask why did they let it happen? Because that is the fundamental truth here, it was allowed to happen. It was allowed to happen even though the consequences were obvious. This was not a mistake, with Home Office ministers kept in the dark. Both Tory and Labour governments did the same things. It's a plan for something, and it's not going wrong, it's working as planned." A second also chimed in, "Correct. They've absolutely no intention of fixing the problem." A third similarly echoed, "He's not wrong, most of us have known this for quite some time." Yesterday, Keir Starmer was criticised on Talk TV by guest Jack Hadfield, who discussed their contingency plans for housing asylum seekers after a court ruled that they should be removed from a hotel in Epping, Essex. Speaking to host Kevin O'Sullivan, Hadfield argued that Labour is scrambling after yesterday's court ruling in Epping, which throws the entire policy of using migrant hotels into chaos. He also said that Labour is now worried that other councils will limber up and wage other court battles. He also asked the question of what will happen in the coming weeks and months if migrant hotels are closed, and wondered where the asylum seekers will be placed. One commenter said, "I don't think the government will be bothered. They want the hotels shut themselves. Isn't this just an excuse for them to put the migrants at the front of the queue for housing in front of English families?"